Hi, how's everyone doing? First of all, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been messaging me on the End Screen Professor Masterclass course. My name's Kevin Webster and I'm the author of the course, and I'm absolutely delighted with the level of response that I've been getting. And it would seem that a lot of you have got some quite common questions. And the biggest one that's been coming up lately is the changes that we're starting to see in YouTube and how those changes are affecting end screens in particular. So I've put together this little video and I've called it YouTube Move the Goalposts for End Screen Users Once Again. And that's what they've done. And before I get into what's changed and how it affects you, first of all, let's just recap on why end screens are important for your business if you're actually working on YouTube itself. So why is the end screens important? Well, end screens, they gain a lot of benefits from your videos. So imagine if you're a health promoter, maybe you do exercises, maybe you're teaching people how to get great abs or something like that. You don't want them just to stay on YouTube. You want them to come off YouTube and you want them to go onto your website or your blog or onto your shop. And really the only way of doing that is one of two ways. Either you have some buttons on your screen of your videos which takes people to your actual site, and that button would be using the end screens process, or you actually put a link into your description, which means that the viewer has to move away from the video and look at the description below the video. It's not the perfect way to do it, it's not the ideal way to do it, and definitely clicking on a button on your screen is the best way. So that's one reason why it's important for your business. Now, there are other ways why it's important as well. So let's just go through those as well. So first of all, end screens allow you to gain subscribers. And you can do this by creating a subscriber end screen. And that appears at the end of the video. And if you've used the MP4s that I've already created and given to you here to download on the course, it's quite simple. You actually click on the button on the end screen to put it into the actual frame of your video, and that puts a clickable, an interactive button that would take people to a subscription page for YouTube. And gaining subscribers is essential if you want to build your channel. But it's even more essential now, and I'll get into that in a minute. So the other thing that it's important for to have end screens is that it encourages people to watch another video, another one of your videos. So if you were providing video training online, then it may be that the video training is broken down into bite-sized pieces, which makes a lot of sense because attention levels are massive, and if you've got, you know, five-minute videos, you've got a much higher chance of people watching those than one 25-minute video. So, you know, getting people to go from video 1 to video 2 is really easy using end screens, because you actually put that next video, video number 2, in the end screen of video 1, and you tell them, watch the next video. It makes total sense, and it causes the actual viewer to follow your flow or your funnel, however you want to call it. And then the third way of using the end screens that we're interested in this course is actually linking to your website or your landing page, which means that you're actually taking them away from YouTube. Now, it would seem now with the changes that have come in that YouTube don't really want you taking people away from the YouTube platform, and you want to keep them. They want you to keep them there. This isn't ideal for you. It's obviously ideal for them because it keeps them on the platform, and then they deliver lots of suggested videos, and off we go. People are watching you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours of video on YouTube, and they benefit from that. Okay, so let's just take a little look at what changed in the last few months. So in September 2017, YouTube decided that in order for you to actually use the third of the end screens, which is the linking to the website or to a landing page, in order for you to qualify for that part of end screens, you needed 10,000 video views on your actual channel. You know, and that's an awful lot of video views. 10,000, you know, when I saw that, I thought this is going to put so many people off. And yet then I started to dig into it and saw just how easy it was to actually drive views to videos. You know, even taking out a $10 advert on Google AdWords with a video ad, that can massively boost your views if you do it right. But then they made some more changes, and if that wasn't bad enough, saying that you needed to have 10,000 video views, the next changes that came through that we've only just been notified about, which came on the 16th of January 2018, was that in order to qualify for using the external link on your end screens, so taking people to your website or taking them to a landing page, you need to have, and this applies from the 20th of February 2018, so there's not a lot of time to go. You need to have 4,000 watch hours, not minutes, not views, 4,000 watch hours on your channel. Now, if we break that down into a daily amount of views, nearly 11 hours of viewing on your channel. Imagine how many videos you'd need to have to make that happen. Which means if you start building your channel now, because you haven't got a channel, and you're really looking at building a business, you're building a bit of video real estate, and it's going to take you some time. And it also means that it's going to need to be a year old. But the fact is, if you start today, then you're that one step, one day closer to achieving it. And imagine the things that you can learn over this period of time while you actually build your channel. So 4,000 watch hours. But on top of that, you also need 1,000 subscribers in order to send people away from your YouTube videos and onto your landing page or onto your website. Now, a lot of people would be saying, that's a big ask. And yeah, I see it as a challenge. And I will be producing another video to teach you how to get that many views and that many subscribers. As an addition to this course, I won't make a new course. I'll put it onto this course because I feel that it's all relevant and I want to give you some huge value with this. So 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. But there's the next bit. In the previous 12 months. And that's a rolling 12 months. So basically what YouTube are going to do is they're going to analyze your channel on a weekly or daily or hourly basis, not really quite sure, to see that in the last 12 months you've had 4,000 watch hours and that you've had 1,000 subscribers. You know, imagine if you dropped to 998 subscribers. Does that mean that all of your end screen links are going to be dropped? That's worrying, and it's something which they're going to need to answer. Now, they have put together a really useful page, and that's the YouTube Partner Program Overview. So if you go onto YouTube and you have a look and just search that, or if you just do a Google search for YouTube Partner Program Overview, it gives you all of the answers. Now, I'm just going to pause the video now because I'm going to go through some of those changes now. Okay, so I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so we've dived into the actual YouTube partnership program here, and we can see here which features are not affected by the YouTube partnership program. And first of all, cards. Cards, all creators can use cards, but you're not going to be able to link from your cards to an external site like your website or a landing page if you've not met the criteria of those 4,000 hours of views in the last 12 months. And that happens again, say 20th of February 2018. So again, you can use cards, but it's not going to be taking you off your actual YouTube channel. You can use the Creator Studio, which is fine. You can also use the custom URLs. Now, there are other criteria, there are other requirements for custom URLs. And we'll just pause the screen here. So here we are in the custom URL for YouTube. So as you can see here, that in order to be able to do a custom URL, you do need to have 100 or more subscribers, and your channel needs to be at least 30 days old, and you need to have uploaded a photo as a channel icon, and you need to have uploaded your channel art. So really basic stuff. So that's what you can do with your custom URL with YouTube, and it's quite important as far as keywords are concerned and as far as the professionalism of your channel is as well. So I'll just pause it again and we'll go back to the main screen. Okay, so here we are back on that main screen looking at the features that are not affected by the Youth YouTube Partnership Program. So going down, the custom URLs we've just covered. Custom thumbnails, that's not covered. All you need to be able to use your custom thumbnail is to verify your YouTube account with your phone, which I teach you within End Screen Professor. And then going down end screens. Now end screens are only affected if you're linking to an external website. So you can ask for subscribers and you can encourage people to go and watch your next video. So let's just move this down a little bit further. And as we can see, live streaming isn't affected by these new regulations, and neither is scheduling uploads, and neither is YouTube Analytics. So that's a positive thing. So I'm going to go back out of this screen now, and out of that one, I'll just close this down. And I do encourage you to check out the YouTube Partner Program overview, because you're going to learn a lot of things there which are important, and they'll be important to you. So the reason for this video is to let you know that I'm actually creating 2 new MP4 videos for you. Now these MP4 videos, or as I call them, outros, to add on to the back end of any new videos that you're putting onto YouTube. And the important thing about this is that, the first one, number 1, will actually encourage more video views and more subscribers. And there's good reason for that, because, you need to have more video views. 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. You're going to start building that as of today. And you want more subscribers, because you need 1,000 subscribers on your channel in order to be able to link directly to a website or a landing page. And as you know, the reason why that's important is because if a viewer can go on your video and just click on the actual video screen, and that takes them to your landing page, you've got a far higher conversion rate chance of those clicks than if you're expecting them to actually go searching for your link in the descriptions. However, I've also created a second MP4 video, which really is about providing a powerful on-screen call to action to visit your website. So what I've actually done in this new MP4 is I've created it so that there's a space left for you to add the next video that you want them to watch. There's a space for them to add the button for the subscribe to my channel, which are both things that are allowed before you've got 4,000 hours and before you've got 1,000 subscribers. But also I've added in there an actual button into the end screen. I've actually added what looks like a clickable button. Now the thing is, it might take you, 6 months, it might take you a year. I don't know how long it takes for you to build your channel, and I don't know how old your channel is. So it's different for everybody. But the important thing is, if you add a video on at any time now, and you want to get people to click on that video to go to your landing page, then you need to really make it as easy as possible. So I've done a little trick. It's kind of like, I won't say it fools the viewer, but it makes the viewer think that they can click on the screen. And then it lets them know that they can't, but it tells them what to do next. And because you've actually got them clicking on the screen and thinking they can, then they're going to be far more impressionable, and you'll be able to influence them more to actually click on the link that's in the description. So without any further ado, I'm going to end this video, and I encourage you to watch the next video in this lecture, and that video will actually show you me setting up these 2 new MP4 videos. And once you've watched those, how those are done, then go ahead and download the videos and start using them. Changes are coming all the time. We need to adapt to any changes, and these new changes that YouTube have brought in, well, it's going to sort out the winners. And we all want to be winners, and I want you to embrace this and take it on board. And these 2 new tools will help you achieve that. While your competitors are thinking this is too much to do, you'll already be well on the road to getting 4,000 hours of actual views to your videos, to your channel, and you'll be adding subscribers every day because you're doing it the proactive way, and you're being positive about it, and you're using tools that I know and will work. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Thank you for watching. Now it's time to discover more. Simply click on the screen to subscribe to our channel, watch another video, and visit our webpage.